Rotate your oils, they said. Sunflower today? Rice bran next month? Groundnut after that? Even your doctor might have told you that. Would you switch cigarette brands and expect to be safe? Then, why rotate poisons when you can quit them completely? But let me ask, don't just reduce harm, eliminate it. Because your kitchen is not a place for experiments. It's your first line of medicine. Then came another lie. Use unsaturated fats and avoid saturated ones. Decades of flawed science and food industry lobbying have shaped what's in your kitchen, not your health. 3. You say you want to avoid obesity, diabetes, cancer, inflammation and autoimmune disease, Alzheimer's, hormonal chaos, but you're still cooking with seed oils. That's not just risky, that's playing with fire. 4. Heart-healthy oil. Is there really a heart-healthy oil in your kitchen? Or is it the very thing quietly inflaming your future? 5. Has anyone advised you to avoid using ghee and butter in cooking? Let's uncover the facts and see what science really says. You've been misled for decades. I'm Dr. Sudhakar Tirupathy, pediatrician and holistic health practitioner. Welcome to Tryincurable, where we question outdated beliefs and reveal the truth with science and ancestral wisdom. If you care about your health, or someone else's, share this video. You might be the reason someone wakes up, and they may thank you with all their heart. For years we swapped butter and lard for seed oils like sunflower, corn and soy, thinking we were making a smart choice. The truth about cooking oils you need to know. Think you're cooking healthy just because your oil says heart-healthy, cold-pressed, or refined. What if the very oil in your kitchen is silently inflaming your body, raising your blood sugar, and even increasing your risk for heart attacks and cancer? The truth is, not all oils are created equal. Some are healing, others are hidden toxins in a bottle. Today we're breaking down which oils are best for sautéing, daily cooking, deep frying, and which ones you must ditch, no matter how fancy the label sounds. The omega-6 problem. Let's start with the basics. Your body needs two types of essential fatty acids, omega-6 and omega-3. But balance is key. Studies show the ideal ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 should be about 4:1 or less. That's how our ancestors ate. But today, the average person is consuming a shocking 20 to 50 times more omega-6 than omega-3. Dr. Artemis Simopoulos, a world-renowned expert on omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, published a landmark paper in 2002 in the journal Biomedicine and Pharmacotherapy. She explained that an imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3 intake is a major driver of chronic inflammation, obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. And where does all this excess omega-6 come from? Mostly from industrial seed oils. Dr. William E. M. Lands, a leading biochemist in fatty acid metabolism, in the journal Atherosclerosis 2005, highlighted that excessive intake of omega-6-rich seed oils like sunflower, safflower, and soybean, corn, canola disturbs the omega-6 to omega-3 balance. This imbalance promotes chronic inflammation, increases atherosclerosis risk, meaning narrowing of the arteries, and contributes to heart attacks. He emphasized that high linoleic acid intake from industrial seed oils is a hidden driver of cardiovascular disease. Are seed oils really heart-healthy? Think again. Two major studies say no. In a 2013 study published in the British Medical Journal, Dr. Christopher E. Ramsden reanalyzed data from the Sydney Diet Heart Study and found that men who replaced saturated fats like butter with safflower oil, rich in omega-6 linoleic acid, had more heart attacks and deaths. The likely reason? Seed oils increased oxidized LDL, a harmful form of cholesterol that promotes plaque buildup and inflammation in the arteries. In a 2014 paper published in Open Heart, Dr. James J. DiNicolantonio warned that excessive omega-6 intake from seed oils may damage blood vessels, raise inflammation, and even increase cancer risk as shown in animal studies. So, the heart-healthy label on seed oils? Highly misleading. Choose natural fats like coconut oil, ghee, butter, or olive oil. Part 2. The dangerous seed oils. Industrial seed oils. They're ultra-processed chemical extracts made from cheap crops like sunflower, soybean, corn, safflower, cottonseed, and canola. The process begins in factories, where seeds are crushed under high heat, then doused with toxic solvents like hexane to extract the oil. What comes out is a dark, bitter liquid that must be refined, bleached, and deodorized just to look edible. But in the process, any natural nutrients are destroyed. What's left is a nutrient-dead, highly unstable fat, a clear, transparent liquid you see on oil shelves, stripped, oxidized, and inflammatory. Even worse, when you cook with these oils, they break down further, forming toxic compounds like aldehydes, linked to cancer, Alzheimer's, and other chronic diseases. Yet, these industrial byproducts are still marketed as heart-healthy. Truth: they're not food. They're chemical products in disguise. Truth is, these are industrial byproducts, not real food. They're everywhere, not just in bottles but in processed foods, dressings and snacks, crisps, sauces, cakes. So you are likely eating more than you think, even if you avoid cooking with them. Hidden seed oils in packaged foods keep inflammation smoldering. Read labels carefully. Ditching these oils is a powerful step toward reducing inflammation and protecting your health. Here's the issue. Seed oils are loaded with omega-6 fats which drive inflammation. We need some omega-6, but our diets are now flooded with it, while anti-inflammatory omega-3 are scarce. Our ancestors ate omega-6 and omega-3 in balance. Today, the ratio is wildly skewed, up to 15:1, thanks to seed oils. This imbalance keeps your body in a state of chronic, low-grade inflammation, a hidden trigger for heart disease, autoimmune issues, and more. Why these oils are so damaging, how these oils are made and used. A 2017 study published in the Journal of Food and Chemical Toxicology, Joe S. et al., found something alarming. When sunflower oil is heated and reused, it produces toxic chemicals called aldehydes. These aldehydes can damage your DNA, cause oxidative stress, increase your risk of cancer. The longer the oil is used, the more dangerous it becomes. So stop the habit of reusing sunflower oil in your kitchen. Reusing these oils, as often happen in restaurants and street foods, multiples the danger. Each reuse increases the toxic byproducts, and what starts as a healthy oil can quickly become a cocktail of carcinogens. That's why you should never reuse seed oils for frying. It's not just unhealthy, it's biochemically dangerous. Every reuse releases toxic aldehyde, free radicals, and cancer-linked compounds into your food and air. Instead, switch to heat-stable fats like coconut oil, ghee, lard, or tallow. These fats stay stable at high heat, no oxidation, no hidden poisons. Studies show that replacing saturated fats with omega-6 rich oils can actually increase health risks, not lower them. The convenience is not worth the risk. Palm oil in unrefined or limited use may be acceptable in small quantities, especially in high-heat cooking. Avoid processed, refined palm oil. Hidden in packaged snacks, margarine, and fast food. Refined palm oil, the silent saboteur in your snacks. It hides in your instant noodles, biscuits, cookies, pastries, popcorn, chips, cream-filled cakes, and even ice cream. Palm oil was not chosen for your health. It was chosen for their profits. Cheap, processed, stable, nutrient-dead, but in your body, it's toxic. Vanaspati ghee is cheap but harmful to health due to its trans fat content and should be completely avoided.
Part 3. Best oils for cooking, based on method of cooking. For deep frying, use oils that are highly heat-stable, such as coconut oil, ghee, or tallow. Coconut oil. Omega-6 to omega-3 ratio is around 2:1. Smoke point is about 177 to 200 degrees Celsius. Best used for deep frying and sautéing. It remains stable even at high temperatures, is low in omega-6, and has natural antimicrobial properties. Raja Gopal et al. Studied the effects of coconut oil on cholesterol levels and found that it raises good cholesterol, HDL, does not significantly increase bad cholesterol, LDL, and helps improve the LDL-HDL ratio, a more reliable marker for heart health, published in Lipids in 2009. Despite being high in saturated fat, coconut oil can support cardiovascular health by improving cholesterol balance when used in moderation. Saturated fats were demonized to make way for industrial seed oils. But now, coconut oil and animal fats are reclaiming their place as true allies of heart health. Ghee, a timeless tradition in Indian culture, cuisine, and Ayurveda. In India, ghee is more than food, it's medicine, memory, and tradition. Ghee has been used in India for over 5,000 years, tracing back to the Vedic period 3000 BCE. Omega-6 to omega-3 ratio is about 1.5 to 1, smoke point is around 250 degrees Celsius, best used for all-purpose cooking and frying. Ghee, especially from grass-fed cows, has been scientifically shown to support heart, gut, and metabolic health. A 2010 study published in the Indian Journal of Medical Research found that ghee raised HDL, good cholesterol without significantly increasing LDL, bad cholesterol when consumed in moderation. It is also rich in butyrate, a short-chain fatty acid known for its anti-inflammatory and gut-healing properties. A 1997 study in the Indian Journal of Physiology and Pharmacology showed that ghee-fed rats had lower levels of harmful atherogenic lipids, suggesting protective effects on the heart. Another notable study by Nadkarni and Rajagopalan in the 1980s demonstrated that long-term ghee consumption did not increase serum cholesterol or triglyceride levels in rats, and even improved liver enzyme profiles, indicating metabolic safety. Additionally, evidence from the Journal of Research in Ayurveda and Siddha found that ghee enhanced the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins and supported better digestion. These findings, along with ghee's traditional use in Ayurveda, confirm that ghee is not only safe but beneficial when used in moderation, especially compared to refined seed oils. Bottom line, ghee is not just traditional but scientifically proven to support heart, gut, and metabolic health. Coconut oil and ghee are both safe, healthy choices for deep frying. Unlike seed oils, they support heart health and don't turn toxic when heated. For regular cooking and sautéing, ghee, butter, and avocado oil are excellent choices. Ghee and butter are rich in fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K2, and have a healthy omega-6 to omega-3 balance, about 1.5 to 1. Smoke point is around 150 degrees Celsius, best used for baking and low to medium heat cooking. Avocado oil has a neutral flavor, is high in monounsaturated fats, and has a high smoke point, good for stir-frying and sautéing. A study in Nutrients 2019 found that monounsaturated fats like those in avocado oil can reduce bad cholesterol and lower inflammation markers. Lard, with a smoke point of 190-200 degrees Celsius, is well suited for medium to high heat cooking such as sautéing, pan frying, and shallow frying. For low heat cooking and salad dressings, use extra virgin olive oil. It contains powerful polyphenols, is rich in monounsaturated fats, and supports heart and brain health. The pre-dimed study, 2013 published in New England Journal of Medicine, showed that people using olive oil had significantly fewer heart attacks and strokes. But avoid heating olive oil beyond medium heat. It loses its antioxidants and starts to oxidize. Extra virgin olive oil. Omega-6 to omega-3 ratio is about 12 to 1. Smoke point is around 160 to 190 degrees Celsius, best used for low heat cooking or salad dressings. It is rich in polyphenols and antioxidants that support heart health. Best used raw or gently heated. Rice bran and peanut oils can be used occasionally. Rice bran oil has an omega-6 to omega-3 ratio of about 21 to 1. Peanut oil has an omega-6 to omega-3 ratio of about 32 to 1. These are not ideal, but are still better than oils like sunflower or sesame. What is smoke point? Smoke point is the temperature at which oil begins to smoke, break down, and produce harmful compounds. Why it matters. Once oil crosses its smoke point, it forms free radicals and toxic byproducts, loses nutrients and natural flavor, produces an unpleasant smell. Oils with a high smoke point are best for frying, grilling, and sautéing. Oils with a low smoke point are better for salad dressings or low heat cooking. Key tips. Refined oils usually have a higher smoke point. Cold-pressed or unrefined oils have a lower smoke point. I ditched seed oils, switched to ghee, butter, and went keto. And boom, 13 kilograms lost, diabetes reversed, blood pressure normalized, fatty liver healed, and bad cholesterol fixed. My visceral fat dropped from 17 to 5. Metabolic age down by 10 years. After 20 years of failed dieting, this finally worked. Hard to believe. Watch my full story on the Tryincurable channel. Link in the description. Every drop of oil is a choice, to inflame, or to heal. Your kitchen is your pharmacy. You're not just cooking, you're shaping your future. Don't fall for shiny labels, heart-friendly, cholesterol-free, or even cold-pressed. These are marketing traps. The source matters more than the label. Seed oils mean inflammation, not nourishment. no matter how they spin it. Choose ancestral fats: ghee, coconut oil, butter, lard. They built real strength. The real danger might be hiding in your oil bottle. Next up in this series, the silent epidemic of fatty liver, and how to reverse it naturally. If this helped you, share it. Wake up your kitchen. Heal your home. Subscribe to Tryincurable for truth-backed, myth-busting health insights. Until next time, cook with courage, eat ancestrally, live powerfully.